We're back. Hello.
It is, in fact, back. A clock. For the second time today. The back of clock strikes twice. Rusty, you have a lot fewer shadow Pokemon than Ian did.
Yeah, that's okay.
He's got girl.
You don't have your Pokelink team saved, do you?
Oh, I do. Let's do... I actually meant to swap it.
Yep, there you are.
There we go. I was actually just thinking... Ooh, I'm glad I looked. Where am I?
You're in,
Probably in Phoenix.
yeah. Yeah, you're in the feedback. I'm 99% sure. Just go till I die. Till I
I
die.
was going to say, you really probably should just hammer away at it. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. You probably won't. But you might. Who knows?
What are you working on?
He is basically grinding against the Elite Four to get his team up to level.
Gotcha.
Well, that's probably a good way for us to do it is you do Mount Battle today. We can do our battles tomorrow, and then Ian can do his Mount Battle. Or not tomorrow, next week.
This is such a better...
What, you don't like his little moped?
Hey, I liked my moped.
I wonder what the internal strategy for switching them was. Like, who argued for the moped over this, and why were they like...
He's
A
a younger
child
kid.
would. Yeah.
It's like, why would that kid have that massive hover bike? I am actually going to take a quick break though. And I will be right back. And I know I should have done this during the break.
It's fine.
It is fine.
Is there anything I am wanting? Sidekick, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt,
Either Thunderbolt or Thunder.
Flamethrower,
That should be Flamethrower.
Double Team.
That's double team. Yeah. Speaking of double team, this Dugong is just double teaming on me here. It's a little annoying. Oh my god.
New challenge.
This Dugong has used double team 4 times, but I have not touched this Dugong yet.
So I'm just gonna remind myself what we got.
Yeah.
Rain Dance on Suicune. We got Thunder on Ampharos, who is named Fluffless. We got Fatness, the Suicune. So we got a weather combo there.
Yeah.
We also have Toxic on Ampharos. We've got Sunny Day on Entei. And if I remember correctly, yes, we have Sunny Day, Synthesis, and Solar Beam on Meganium.
Yeah.
Getting both of them out is a pretty
Your normal
pretty
lead,
tank.
Your normal lead was for at least the bit of that I saw, the end game was
Entei Meganium.
yeah, Entei Meganium.
I would put up Sunny Day and Light Screen, and then just go to town.
Yeah.
Altaria with Steel Wing, Dragon Dance, and Fly. Altaria's really not going to be doing much unless I can get some Dragon Dances up. Perish Song, I think that was actually relevant at the end.
Yeah,
I think I used it to force a switch. And then we've just got Espeon, who is good. It's like top 3 evolutions.
Probably Sylveon, Espeon, Vaporeon are top 3.
Yeah, it depends on how you value them. I don't tend to have a competitive mind, and I value Glaceon a lot because it's got a truly absurd special attack stat, and that's fun to me. It's also got some cool design, but it's definitely way better than like Flareon.
Yeah.
We're gonna beam the hoot, and we're gonna bolt the bird.
So I may get swept by this Dugong.
Yeah, if you can't get it down without before it gets up anything with 3
It's got 4 off
double
now.
four double teams, that's gonna be hard to beat. That's why you keep Feint Attack.
I was hitting it with shockwaves and it did less than a third.
And Shockwave is also good, yeah.
Yep, it's gonna sweep me. I'm gonna.
But it wasn't the first Pokemon, right?
It was literally.
Oh,
literally,
so you got no XP. You made
No.
no progress.
No, I have done nothing so far. I am 5 Pokemon in, and have done nothing. Just I couldn't do anything. And for some fucking reason, this Dugong carried Signal Beam. So it killed. The Pokemon that could hit it in 2 turns.
Signal Beam can be a fun little. Oh shit!
And then okay, I lost. He just used full restore.
It's not quite as like if it had 10 more base power, I think Signal Beam would get used a lot.
Yeah.
So what is it, like 65, 60?
64.
Signal Beam is 64 base damage?
Oh, Signal Beam, I don't know. It's like 60.
Yeah. If it was 70, it would be very good. A special type of move.
Yeah.
High damage.
So I got swept by the opening Dugong. It double teamed 4 times. And
Don't you have a Gardevoir with Shockwave?
it carries Signal Beam for some fucking reason. Well, actually, I have not technically got swept yet. I got it down to red, and then it
If you do start struggling with it too much, I can give you a good versus seeker spot.
I know where it is. It's on 2 Island.
Do you need me to run that through, Rusty?
Well, I don't know what I want to do to make it better. It keeps getting caught on the bucket there. Yeah, if you just put it behind the cups, that might actually just be.
Yeah, I got swept by this Dugong. Didn't
Then
get
as long as you both don't pick up the cups at the same time, I think that's a lot better.
didn't get a single point of EXP.
That's rough, buddy.
This is
What's the level difference?
it's 64.
I think you just got unlucky there.
This is the most angry I have ever been at a Pokemon game right now. I'm trying to not rage out. I'm super angry, actually.
What about that time you lost to the Mimikyu?
I lost to bullshit and have never felt quite this angry. Like, there is absolutely no fucking way
Just
that
remember your Premier Ball Dragonite.
If you need it, there's also.
I know where to go.
Well, what I'm saying is that there's an EXP share, either in my inventory or on another Pokemon that you can make use of.
I miss the Chansey secret base from Oras. There was a fun little, hey, the community made a great thing.
Hard agree.
We get fully healed between fights in this one too, right?
I believe so.
So my PP should still be at, yeah, okay. Oh, this is the rabbit. The rabbit man. There's Cintran and Azurill. These are basically... I guess it needed to be an Azumarill, huh?
Yeah, and Sentret as a rabbit is a little much.
Well, I also think, purely design-wise, Azumarill as a rabbit is kind of a stretch, just from its body shape. But their body shapes are very similar.
Yeah. Well, and like especially back in these days, they were just kind of going for a general mammal vibe, without really trying to make it too easy.
An anime mammal. An anime.
Really?
This is my Pokemon knockoff Animammals.
She swapped out Dugong for Piloswine.
Somebody called it Piloswine once, and I can't
I
get
go-
that out of my head.
I go back and forth, Piloswine, Piloswine.
I like the idea. It's a pile of swine.
Right, that's what I like. It makes sense.
Big old
It's a
pile.
big old pile of pig. God dang, that is a pile of pig right there.
I'm going to. I just straight up do not have enough power to do this fight. It is like super frustrating.
If Togepi was available in Scarlet Violet, I would really consider doing the work to get it out of this game.
Of course, I get fucking hit with the blizzard right here too.
That's it. You never know. There could be a wave of DLC that adds it.
But it's a lot of work for not instant gratification, so... If it was instant gratification, then it would be a lot easier to... Also, if it was Colosseum 2, where it is so much easier, you have to purify everything in this game?
Yeah.
Nah. It would take me weeks. I got too many, like... I don't want to say good games to play right now, but I kind of feel that way. I haven't finished Fire Emblem yet. Scarlet Violet is ongoing.
Gotta
Monster
kill.
Hunter is ongoing. Destiny is ongoing. Probably gonna play Hi-Fi Rush. Kind of want to wait for it to be on sale, but also it's only $30 to begin with.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush looks sick, guys. There's just so many games out right now. Sammy and I are going to stream Forspoken once it goes on sale. We're not going to buy it at full price.
From some of the reviews I'm seeing, I would.
The honest reviews there are a lot of reviews that are like the dialogue is garbage, and now that I have seen a little bit more and I've played the demo, which the demo came out on PC when the game came out.
No.
We couldn't do it before like we wanted to. But now that I've played the demo, I am convinced that a lot of the complaints are secretly saying, this is a sassy black woman, and I hate that.
Okay, I'm gonna go
And they're
get
saying,
a couple of levels somewhere else.
they're
'cause I
saying
just-
words like cringe and stupid, but it's not any stupider than any video game dialogue that I've ever seen. Now, there is a certain argument that this is trying to be a AAA game, and having dialogue that's just fine in a AAA game is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that. It certainly does not deserve the hate that it's getting. And from what I've seen,
physical or special.
Special.
from what I've seen on like gameplay, combat, what I've been able to play, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably get a third kill here. Yes, I get frozen.
Hey, did you get frozen? Are you having fun yet?
No! Why the fuck would I have fun right now, Nathan?
Do you want me to open the window,
A little bit.
cool off a bit?
A little bit.
I was saying, you are actually like radiating.
I'm gonna use one full restore.
Okay.
I'm trying to not use your items.
You can give them hell items if they don't have them.
They've all got held items.
Do they transfer?
Yeah.
That's nifty.
I was vaguely remembering that you could transfer them over, but I couldn't.
After I lose this, I'm gonna go grind on the spot on. I think it's on 2 island, right?
Oh, different kind of grind.
One.
It's on 1 island. I may be able to get. Umbreon's my last Pokemon. I may be able to get the kill on the Jinx here. Let's see. Nope, it attracted me.
Gen 3 had a bunch of frustrating mechanics.
Attract is still in the game.
Buddy, every gen has a bunch of frustrating
Yeah, no,
mechanics.
Attract is still in the game, but they were like using them a lot. I remember Gen 3 being frustrating in that way.
They have a red food.
Let's get Ruby.
You're asleep?
Yeah.
You can poke a flute.
That's what 1 bite did.
It's got a high special defense. And a damage dealer you are not.
Nope.
Poke flute and key items. Should be near the top because he's on the top. And yes, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can use the key item Poke Flute in battle to wake up your sleeping Pokemon. I think you can do that in the original Red, Blue, and Yellow too.
That rings true to me. I know this Thunderbolt won't hit. I know it didn't hit last time. I want to swap. And I don't need to. It's level 18.
Yeah, you're playing a baby game for babies right now.
Just kill me. There's no reason to put me to sleep other than to waste your own damn time. And let me heal up with,
Please, kill me.
He's just giving me free, leftover heals. He's making his life actively harder.
Agnes.
Like,
No,
I
it's
sur-
not Agnes. That would be a normal name.
Oh, Angus.
Angus. I'm Angus.
Well, you know, Agnes is the boring way to spell it, right? But she's a fun old lady, so she's got to spell it a little fun.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop wasting your money now.
Yo, what up? It's your girl, Angus.
That I used a bunch when I was training my team up. Kiko.
I'm gonna teach I'm gonna teach him surf.
The other thing is that you don't have boosted return on your. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I've been using Brick Break. Against the ice types, I was like, it's gonna hit harder right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of maybe giving him strength, but we'll see.
If you trade him back, will his return be boosted again?
It should be.
I think it is. I hope it is.
Unfortunately, there's no way to investigate that. Definitely not like a Bulbapedia or
Probably.
Cerebi.
Okay. I know it's really cold outside, but having that window open right now feels so nice.
I'm fine for now. If I get too cold, I'll put on a jacket or close it.
Yeah, if you need to close it, feel free. Just having that little extra Because we're a lot of big men in a small space here.
Well, and you are angry. Whatever ability you normally have, it's currently anger point.
Am I radiating heat, Nathan, still?
A little bit. I forgot you named him Montero.
Pretty sure. You named him Montero.
That's possible. Sounds like something I might do.
I hate how Ice Beam looks in this game.
Scary.
And I love how it looks in the other game.
It would look better if it didn't have the rock in the front of it.
Yeah, the big...
If it was just like a beam, you know, like beams are.
Yeah.
They animated the beam and they put a rock on top of it.
I think it's supposed to be like a chunk of ice.
Yeah. Which is technically a rock.
I believe it's technically a mineral. I don't think it's technically a rock.
That's not what John Green said.
And there,
Incorrect. It's not what Hank Green said.
No. Yeah, Hank.
and I think there is a difference between a rock and a mineral. Rocks can be composed of minerals, but I don't think.
Minerals can be composed of rocks.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I know minerals are definitely inorganic, and rocks can sometimes have organic components.
Like coral.
I don't believe coral is a rock. It's a type of rock, but
I believe dead coral is.
but I think like limestone is a rock, and that is has fossilized components of it.
Who knows? The important thing is that we're lava monsters.
Yeah.
Are you saying that ice is a type of lava?
Water is.
Or water is a type of lava?
That was the. Have you not seen the Hank Green thing?
No. He wouldn't have.
So there, he did a TikTok where he was answering people's questions, and somebody presented that as a
Joke.
as a joke, and he was like, "So you asked me this question, and obviously I was like, obviously not." But then I was looking into it, and kinda. If you think about H2O, is a pretty common element in the universe, and most of the universe is cold enough that H2O's natural state is
ice.
a solid form. We're the weird ones.
Yeah.
We're on a lava planet.
Yeah.
You only have to change your perspective a very little bit in the scheme of like the grand universe to change your mind on that.
Punch this Meowth out.
You know, I've just been using these first two guys because they were first in my party. Do I have somebody that needs XP more? I didn't look.
I would put your lowest out, whoever that is.
Yes, that would be also what I am.
Making sure. I keep hitting X to go into the to try to go into the pause menu, and that's not the button in this game.
Why did Altaria get to level 57?
I mean, we could go look.
Do you guys both have Altaria and Ampharos?
No.
Oh, you don't have an Altaria.
No. Who needs that?
You guys both have an Ampharos.
Yep.
And you have an Umbreon. He's got the Espeon.
Yep.
Well, I have both. I just boxed the Umbreon really early because I don't value defensive Pokemon.
The Pokemon I used in my playthrough are Raticate, Venomoth,
Probably don't need this.
I believe I have Dugtrio is what it was. And it was ground type. Eradicate, Venomoth, Dugtrio.
Oh, Montero is faster. Or, not Montero.
Entei is faster.
Entei is... No, that's what I'm saying.
Phenomena.
Meganium is faster. It took in sunlight before the sunny day.
I think we found that out last time.
They swapped at the end.
Right, yeah.
At the very end of the battle, it messed me up because they leveled up and swapped. Flamethrower.
You have a...
If you run into the bathroom, there are towels hanging on the wall. Just step it. Luckily, it's just water.
Yeah, it's just water. Yeah. Nah, I had drink most of it
The
already.
kid's name is Mahib. And I looked up and was like, Pew? Excuse me?
Thank God his parents must have hated him. Now that that door's open, especially, get a little bit of draft through there. I'm like, ooh. That feels good. Grimer.
Phenomena, that's Meganium's name.
Yep. I said that.
Where did you get that towel?
Was it the wrong towel?
What? There's not a right or wrong towel. It just was not the one that I was thinking you would get.
Maybe training my bear, the bunch of karate people, isn't that? Maybe not.
If you surf just a little bit, there are a couple of fishermen. One of them has like a bunch of them, a bunch of like gold beans that actually give you quite a bit of XP. So if you need to, you can go up there and do it. I can show you the spot where to flash the beaver. You get him and another guy. He's like a fisherman standing in the sandbar.
Don't hurt yourself. What did I say, Moss River?
They screwed up with this character's name.
Yeah.
And this one is normal. It's just Caden.
It would be a little faster if you turn on the animations too.
Yeah. Actually. Ooh, that's a dead Moss River. When you lose the confusion coin flip twice in a row, which happens.
That's a fun animation for solo game.
You should have the yellows too.
Refreshed and sweaty.
Gross.
Ready to answer that question 100 times?
I'm already so done.
I believe in you.
I don't believe in me.
With the battle scenes, right?
Yes.
And then I just go to cancel. I turned it off. It's been a long time since I've done this.
It's been a long time.
Well, this is a spot that Nathan and I have used to grind in this game.
As long as that game's been out. But my team was Radicate, which I named Cheesecake. Venomoth, which I named Rhubarb Pie. Cedra, which I named Fondant.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's that Dugtrio, which I named Mud Pie. I had an Electrode, which I named Cake Ball. I don't remember what my last one was.
Didn't your starter die?
My starter did die. It was killed by Giovanni's Kangaskhan.
Oh, so you got pretty deep in the game before it died, too.
Yeah, it sucks too. It was like just about to evolve to a Venusaur.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, and I have a Hypno, which I named Butterfingers.
Ugh.
I mean, it was the correct name, but still.
Another dessert you could have named it that would have been equally horrible is Ladyfingers.
I'm not familiar with that one.
You don't know what Ladyfingers are?
No.
Oh, they're
They're-
yummy.
They're kind of a cookie dessert.
I should bring up a picture.
No, Rusty or me?
You can bring up a picture, but I'm not Google searching Ladyfinger.
Wimp.
Fine, I will.
Fine.
And only because we have 100 floors that we need to come up with content to talk about.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Ladyfinger cookies. I've never seen these.
They're kind of like a British thing. They're very British. You see it a lot in the Northeast.
I mean, I see where they get the name from.
You also use them in an ingredient in kind of cake that.
Yeah.
Show that to stream.
The stream could Google what a ladyfinger is. It's not hard.
That is actually a fun thing. Is that I do like coming up with fun naming themes.
I was the yellow run that I'm doing just kind of casually. I'm doing entrees for.
Yeah.
It's
kind of riffing on that.
Yeah, kind of riffing on the naming convention of this. Like I named my Pikachu in that game. I named it Nachos.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there are lots of things that like have cheese, but like, what does cheese mean to me? Like,
What does cheese mean to you, Ian?
if you say, you know, what's a
What's a food that uses cheese?
yeah,
it's pretty open ended.
yeah. What's an entree, a main dish that uses a lot of cheese, and I think of nachos. Which, you know, I don't think it's a bad one.
Hey, this Jigglypuff is getting hit at normal effectiveness by a fire move. That hasn't happened in a while.
Yes, it does. You're thinking of
It's the other direction, isn't it?
that fire resist
Fire
fairy.
resist fairy, not the other way around.
Yes. I think if we get up to like 55, back to the Elite Four, I think that'll be more than fun.
So anyway, I started blasting.
That kind of do be what he's doing.
They sure are taking a long time to get this last little sliver of XP.
And it's just, you'll see some jumps here. You'll get there. You're not going to be unstuck on Elus forever.
Man, how about them Mets? Rusty, are the Mets playing right now?
What sport do the Mets play?
Several, but baseball.
Is that not the Nets?
And the Nets are the basketball team. That's why I said that.
Do either of you know my favorite sports ball team?
The Trash Pandas.
No. You're wrong. It's not the Trash Pandas.
But now that I say that, you're like, shit, that's a good name, though.
There is a funnier name.
Is it the Savannah Bananas?
No.
Because it should be this. I have Monster Grab. I shouldn't come out here.
Is it the Philadelphia Phillies?
No, but I do like their mascots.
The Philly Fanatic?
The Fanatic. Yeah.
You like Gritty?
That weird green thing, and I like Gritty. It is a football team.
American or otherwise?
American football.
Is it...
Oh, it's the Nebraska Cornhuskers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We've had this conversation
Yeah.
before.
Surprised it took you that long.
I do everything I can to not think about the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
You don't like them Huskers?
They
The
have a traditional rivalry against the Sooners.
yes.
Oh.
It's not been very competitive in recent years, but
Last time we
I guess the Sooners just don't matter to the Cornhuskers. They're so below the Cornhuskers that they just don't matter.
yeah.
they are in different conferences. You are correct. He thinks he's gonna get me. He's not. I know what happened the last time Nebraska and OU played. It wasn't pretty.
Didn't even have any corn left to husk.
Nah.
Drop. Has there been a Pokemon Overwatch crossover
Almost
fan
certainly.
art of
Almost certainly.
of Voltorbjorn?
Almost certainly.
Rusty, you need to keep clicking A.
Yep.
It's not as good as I wanted it to be.
Never is. But yeah, you got a lot of A clicking to do, my friend. Someone who's clicking A a lot. Pokemon, the click A game.
Well, and like the real strat,
Well, I mean, that's why the A button is so big on these controllers.
that's actually the reason, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
You're
That's
not even
why.
kidding. But what was I gonna say? The strat is actually to use neutral moves instead of super effective moves.
Yeah, so you can just
save the
spam.
text.
Yeah.
I actually just watched on the GDQ channel a speedrun of Let's Go. And that is another game where you can't turn off, or not of Let's Go,
of Arceus.
Legends Arceus. And that's another game where you can't turn off attack animations. So part of routing the speedrun is routing which moves have the shortest animations.
Yeah.
It's immune to saying.
Ice Beam is higher base damage than Surf, especially with the spread modifier, which is why I'm using it as my primary move, even though it doesn't get stab. Suicune should have been Water Ice. I know that there were a lot of that type combo, but it needs stab on ice. Look at it.
Well, unfortunately, you're not even going to be able to Ice Turret type it, because it's not one of the Pokemon that are going to be available when home comes out.
He just broke his heart.
Yeah.
I thought it definitely would because it's definitely got a paradox form.
It could.
If you actually go and read those pages, which are version exclusive, one of the games has one based on the legendary beast, the other has one based on the Swords of Justice. They say this is a speculative Pokemon drawn by one of our artists. Who knows why they put that in the game? You'd like to think that they put things in the game for the reason, but we still don't know what the fuck is going on with the Ghost Girls in Gen 6.
Yeah.
Or Zygarde.
I mean, we got Zygarde figured out. You got a bunch of forms in Gen 7, and he's there to strike the balance between Xerneas and Yveltal. I don't know how a dragon weak to fairy types is supposed to beat Xerneas.
Gonna say, but how?
Listen, flavor text and in-game don't necessarily.
That's a cool little froze shot there.
Yeah.
You couldn't see the rock at the end of the ice beam, so it made the ice beam look cooler. Oh, Surskirt's just kind of like...
Yeah, he's the water steamer.
He just kind of little dude.
Float like a butterfly. The jellyfish is like, I've got this. Sting like a bee. Holy shit, I am nailing this. Ball.
Have you seen the follow-up to that tweet?
Yeah. It's like, be formless like water. Mindless and formless. It's like, I could not be more mindless or formless or like water.
I have fought the Seadra twice.
And honestly, I wouldn't want to fight a jellyfish.
My brother got jellyfished when we were on a vacation in Florida. It seemed unfun. It swam into his shorts.
Ugh. I can think of a lot of places on my body I wouldn't want a jellyfish to be around, and that's at the top.
I have fought these Seadras and not gotten poison, and I have not gotten poison pointed yet.
Right. It's supposed to be around a 1 in 3 chance, I think.
Right now it is. Oh, it is
Hundo, baby.
100% chance. It has hit it every time.
You got 200 coupons.
Cupins.
I'm using Reduculo to fight the fish guy. Just imagining him just like eating fish now.
Yeah, as a guy with like 4
Goldines
and a Seadra.
Yeah, and then Sea King.
Yeah, and a Sea King, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Reduculo is having fish for dinner.
well, what it is just he's one of those bear eating the salmon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reduculo is having fish for dinner.
Nathan,
Yeah.
press A for me.
Yeah, sure.
Is now a
Co-op.
co-optional stream.
You get out.
Yep.
Make sure he's good.
Here. Dragon Avatar there for just a second.
What a delay. I thought poison and leftovers kind of cancel each other out.
I think they nerf the poison.
Okay. Yeah, because I am losing here.
I think eventually.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's ever been a game where they haven't canceled each other. Or they've canceled each other out. I think Poison has always done out damage leftovers,
Yeah.
which probably good.
Yeah. We were wrong. It's 2 Goldines and 3 Seekings. I mean,
Well, they may
So-
have. I don't think I've been back there since they, I've gotten far enough to get the Elite Four rematches, so that may be the final.
yeah.
His final form.
Yeah.
I think he scales. Some trainers there scale. Some rematch trainers scale. Some don't.
Well, he's not in the 50s, but the other guys down here are.
Totally missed what
I was a little curious.
Desla. Eisen.
Bleach, Sue.
If he were to be like in charge of like protecting a city, he'd be the Eisen guard. That we would be taking the hobbits to.
Mm-hmm.
The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits.
I'll be fine. If I get one more, I'll switch it. And there's the poison plate. No. It's gonna. That's gonna absolutely fuck with him when he gets back.
But that's just the thing.
No, I get it. I get why.
And just not care about what's in front of him.
Not at this level. I'm super fighting weak.
Yeah, you're a little fighting.
You don't happen to have a lucky egg, do you?
Nope. Getting a lucky egg in that game is a pain in the ass.
What? You gotta get the 1% from that.
It's like a 1% spawn on a Chansey, which is like a 1% spawn on the Safaris.
Yeah. And you can't even like thief it because it's the Safari zone.
You made me lose.
You made me look bad.
I didn't make you lose. The fact that your name is Grell made you lose.
Your parents took care of that for me at birth. Yeah, you're a fourth of the way there.
Teacher loading.
What did you do to that, teacher?
Teacher loading. Welcome back, Chris.
Hello.
I went ahead and moved Surf into Suicune's first slot just to make it easier for me to mash.
How far did we get?
You're
we're
on
at
26.
So, quarter way there.
I had just started 20 when I let go, right?
Something like that.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying that much attention. I'm gonna be
Oh,
real.
do you have another thing going on?
A little bit.
Fun old man Terran. Isn't that one of the Throny gamers?
What?
Yeah, isn't there a Game of Thrones character named Terran?
Throny Gamers.
Yeah.
Probably.
Terran sounds like a Throny gamer name.
I mean, there's the Targaryens.
That may be it.
There's the Tyrells as well. And there's what's Peter Dinklage's character's name? Oh,
Tyrion.
yeah, Tyrion.
Longton.
So Gardevoir's just eating these fighting types.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Om nom nom nom.
Glasses Man Solak. That's what I want my trainer class to be, is Glasses Man.
Surely,
Four eyes.
surely there's a list somewhere of all of the trainer types that have
There
ever
is.
been.
There is, on Boltopedia.
You should look those up and read some funny ones to me.
Give me just a moment. Perusing through my list. Yes,
Thank God I'm not Glasses Man. Glasses Man Rusty.
Do you think you're a cool trainer?
Fun old man.
I'm a fun old man.
Rusty, you're in charge of a new Pokemon game. What fun trainer classes do you come up with?
I think we do some fun variations of things that already exist, like the kid type trainer,
The youngster.
the youngster. It would be like Shorts Kid.
Shorts Kid.
Yeah, as a reference to the kid who likes shorts.
They are comfy and easy to wear.
Yeah. I would like to do a variation of Dragon Tamer that doesn't have the word tamer in it.
Dracophile.
No,
Don't
that's
like that
worse.
He likes dragons.
File does not mean like. File means romantically love. It has a specific definition, a specific meaning.
There are different kinds of like and love. Dragon fanatic, then.
Yeah, maybe, I would love to explore the, because, we saw in, what was it, Black and White, there's, like, the Dragon Village.
Well, there's
Dragon
also
Tamer Village.
there's also that in Johto.
We see that, what's-his-face in, Scarlet Violet is, like the heir to some kind of Dragon Tamer's dynasty.
Yeah.
I would love to see a dragon cultist. Who is a villain type. That's not a regional villain, just like a side quest villain.
They just like worship Rayquaza or whatever.
Yeah, or there's like maybe the Dragon Village hoards dragons a little bit, and they and the villain group wants to take the dragons for themselves. And the Dragon Village learns a lesson too that maybe they should share their dragons. But we also totally can the dragon cultists because it turns out they wanted the dragons for evil. That would be cool.
Evil.
Pokemon, I just wrote a whole subplot.
Okay. For trainer classes. A-list actor. Ace duo, ace trainer. Actor, actress. Not to be confused with A-list actor. Aether Foundation, Aether and Foundation employee. Aqua admin, area leader. Aroma lady. Artist.
Oh, I'm a Roma lady.
Artist family, assistant, athlete, athletic siblings, backers, backpacker, baker.
Do you know what the backer is from? Not you.
It's from the football field in X and Y.
You're close,
Unova. Gen down.
Yeah, I did. I mixed up X and Y and Black and White. I knew it was Unova.
Bandana guy, bandit, baron, baroness, battle chatelaine, battle girl, battle legend, beauty, beginning trainer, bellhop, big star, biker, bird keeper, black belt, border. I'm assuming like snowboard and not like the barrier between two countries.
Or someone who's getting on a train, which is also feasible.
Bodybuilder, boss trainer, brains and brawn.
Well, isn't a border also like a type of profession that like
Well, a boarder is also somebody who's like renting long term, like same route as room and board.
Yeah. Like, could be, that border could be, probably snowboarder, but even though I think snowboarder is its own class, but it could be like,
I think
they're
in Gen 2 they were called borders just to like safe space.
Yeah, probably.
I would like vagrant as a
Maybe one.
training type.
Bug maniac, bug catching man.
I mean, what's
What
his
is it
face
just-
is a vagrant.
What?
Pretty clearly, tall guy, tall king.
As.
Yes, tall king is pretty clearly a vagrant.
Why is Bug Catcher just a man?
It's bug catcher, bug maniac, bug catching man.
Yeah, Bug Catching Man.
I think that one's from Batman. Burglar, butler, cabbie, cafe master. Actually, the cabbie is a very hilarious one. So in X and Y, you can take a taxi, right?
Yep.
Yes, and if you don't have enough money to pay him, and you go to Lumio City, when he gets off, he'll escort you to an alley and fight you.
Yes.
That's very funny.
Yeah, that is the only way to get into a battle, is if you take a cab ride but don't have enough cab fare.
I kind of want to do that.
Cafe master.
How powerful are they?
Oh,
It's like a pushover with a growlithe or something.
yeah, it's like level 20 or something like that.
Oh, I really wanted it to be like
The
him roll-
hardest fight in the game.
Yeah, him roll up with the team of like 65, and you're like, holy shit!
It's just Cynthia.
You step into the cab, why do I
pulls-
hear pianos?
He pulls his wig off and it's Cynthia under there. She's like, I don't know.
It's
Cafe.
a side gig.
Cafe master, cameraman, camper, capoeira couple, however you say that.
Capoeira.
The
fighting.
dancey.
The
fighting,
dance fight, yeah.
Casual dude. I kind of like that one. Casual guy. Celebrity. Challenger. Channeler. Chaser. Chef. Chic actress. Child star. Cypher admin. Cypher peon. Clan leader. Close siblings. Clown. Coach trainer. Colleagues.
Why does close siblings sound like they're trying to do the whole?
Something was lost in translation there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just close siblings.
Well,
That's why they're kissing and hugging.
like that's what they did. Well, that's what they did in
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Is
No, they're cousins. That's why they're so close.
yeah. Instead of the gay.
Colleagues, collector, Colosseum leader, Colosseum master, comedian,
That's what Rusty's working on.
commander, cook, cool beauty, cool couple, countess, cowgirl, crush girl. I hope the cowgirl and the crush girl find each other. Crush kin, curmudgeon, cute maniac.
Oh no, Rusty's definitely a curmudgeon.
I don't know, I kind of like cute maniac.
I hope the crush girl finds me.
Cute trainer,
We get it.
cyclist, dancer, dancing family, daring couple.
Ugh.
Rusty,
Never liked that one.
Vagrant may not be one, but delinquent is.
Yeah, slightly different context.
Doctor, double team, dragon tamer, driver, duchess, duke, earl, EV user, electrifying guy,
Oh, I like that one.
elite four,
I'm just an electrifying guy!
engineer,
Why was that your Sonic voice?
Gotta go fast.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs!
executive,
Don't come! What?
expert,
I like Nathan just pressing on there.
trying to keep things on track here.
We're not.
I love I love doing a bunch of Sonic quotes that are what he would say, and then one that's just wildly off base. It's maybe my favorite thing.
Don't bully me.
Gotta go fast! Dr. Eggman, no!
Don't show up to school tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
Go fast, eat ass!
There's nothing back up anymore, thankfully.
We have Factory Head, Fairy Tale Girl, Fair Prince. That sounds like a euphemism of some sort. That's like, it's not F-A-I-R, it's F-A-R-E, like cab fare.
Oh no, that's way different.
Yeah. Fine Actor.
I did not think you were going to say actor. I heard fine and then...
Fire Breather, Firefighter. I hope those two never meet. Fisher.
Nah, they're a couple.
Kind of a yin and yang sort of thing.
They're roommates.
Free Diver, Fresh Woman.
I'm Fresh Woman.
That's all one word, too. Fun Old Man. Furosode Girl. Future Girl. Game Freak. Gardener. Garçon.
Garçon.
Gentleman. Girl in Love.
I hope the cowgirl and the girl in love find each other.
Girlfriend. That's what their trainer class changes to when they find each other.
Yep.
Glasses Man. Glitch Trainer. Golf Buddies. I hope the Golf Buddies find each other. Golfer. Grand Duchess.
No, he's just my golf buddy.
Grand Duke. Guitarist. Guy.
The golf buddies are like, they're both at the same time, like, hold my balls. Sorry.
He's not. Chad, he's not.
Gym Challenger. Gym Leader. Gym Trainer.
I would like to see a variation of all of those, but they're just named Gym Challenger, Gym Trainer.
The fan name for the guy who stands at the entrance
Is Jim.
is Gym Guide.
But like JIM guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, champ in the Macon guy.
Yeah.
Hard-headed Girl. Harlequin.
Oh, we don't have Champ. We have that guy yelling Champ in the making all the time. We don't actually have a Champ. We're already past C.
I have a champion as well.
Oh, yeah. But not Champ.
Hard-headed Girl. But I don't think Champ is.
Yeah.
I think it's Champion. Harlequin. Haunted Man.
That's rusty.
Hex Maniac.
Oh, I'm so haunted.
I don't like the Abra like shriveling up and dying
Yeah.
as you said that.
Yeah.
High Tech Maniac. That actually kind of fits Rusty. Hiker. Hiking Club Member. Hiking Girl. Honeymooners. Hooligans. Hoopster. Hunter. Icy Guy.
I see, guy.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry.
Idol. Infielder. Interviewers. Island Kahuna. Janitor. Joe's Groupie. Jogger. Juggler. Junior Representative. Cantonian Gym. Karate Family. Kimono Girl.
I'm glad I'm not in a karate family. I wouldn't have made it.
Kindler. You wouldn't have made it in this one either. Kruger Family. Lady. Lady in Suit.
Lady.
Lass. Leader in Training. League Staff. linebacker, lone wolf, Lumiose gang member, Macrocosmos.
Okay, I have small points I want to make. Almost always in a football context will a linebacker... Well, so they had backer and linebacker.
Yeah.
Almost always in a situation that a football person is referring to a backer, they are referring to the defensive linebacker, not any of the other
I
things
think
with
in
back.
the Gen 5 context, a backer is actually the trainer class of like people cheering them on. Like it's like a guy with a megaphone. I think it's kind of something similar to.
I would have done like
a roughneck or something.
Yeah, I would have done like fanatic or something for that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make a small point. Anytime someone in football is referencing a backer, they are 99.9999 going on, referring to a defensive player, not an offense.
A little over a
If
third
you
of the way
want to
there.
be a backer, go ahead and subscribe to our Twitch channel.
That would be nice,
That's nice. Macrocosmos, Madame, Magician's Apprentice.
I watched that movie. It was all right.
No, that's the one with Hiccup, Jay Harushel,
Yeah. And
Nicolas
Nick
Cage.
Cage. Yeah.
Magma Admin.
They do some cool car stunts in that movie. Like, you wouldn't think that a movie about the Magician's Apprentice has a actual cool car chase scene in it, but it does.
Yeah, I remember it being okay. Maid, Marioness, Marquis, Masked Man, Masked Woman, Master and Apprentice, Master Class, Master Dojo Student, Master Representative, Matron, Mature Couple, May-December Couple.
Why would you not just say old couple? Why do you have to do... Why? Why?
May-December Couple, Medical Team, Medium,
I would
BPR,
prefer to be a large.
Model, Monsieur, Movie Star, Mount Battle Master, Muddy Boy,
God, that's what Rusty's trainer class is.
Just all whoopers.
Music Crew, Musician, Mysterious Sisters, Mystery Man, Myth Trainer, Navigator, New Actress, New Star, Newscaster, Ninja Boy, Novice,
Ninja boy.
Nurse, Nursery Aide,
Yeah, they wrote a whole manga with Ninja Boy.
Office Worker, Old Couple, Ordinary Guy, not to be confused with just Guy.
It's me, ordinary guy.
Hey, it's me, Ordinary Guy. Why is he just Guy? Like I'm a guy too, but I'm ordinary guy.
Guy. Ordinary guy.
Speaking of which, ordinary lady, owner, painter, parasol later, parasol lady, passionate man, passionate writer, PI, picnic girl, picnicker, Pikachu fan, pilot, poison tongue boy,
Bro!
Don't talk to me about any kind of tongue, boy.
Poke fan. Yeah, we're a whole boy fan club here.
I want a whole boy trainer class.
Poke fan.
You just use hoopas.
Poke fan family. Poke kid. Pokemaniac. Pokemon breeder. Pokemon center lady. Pokemon champion. Pokemon ranger. Pokemon trainer. Police officer. Postman. Preschooler. Kind of fucked up that you fight preschoolers. Principal, Psychic.
And they all cry when you win. Like, legit.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
Punk couple, punk girl, punk guy, punk pair. Punk girl and the punk guy found each other. That's nice.
What's the difference between a punk couple and a punk pair? Besides one of them being a fruit with a leather jacket on it.
Rusty, I don't think that's a PC term for that anymore.
You piece of shit. You know what I mean.
Don't
Don't put that evil on me.
Punk pair is from Gen 7. Punk couple is from Gen 6.
Ah. See.
Rail staff. I'm just not going to make any comment on that.
Rail your staff.
Oof.
Rail staff and mature couple.
Rancher. Ranchers.
Rail staff and ranchers.
Did I accidentally use Thunderwave? I think I did.
Rancher, ranchers, ranger, rangers, reporter, rich boy, the riches, writer,
Like Richie?
guessing, rising star duo, rival, robo groudon, rocker, roller boy, roller skater, rookie, rotation girl, roughneck, ruin maniac, sage, sailor, sachet fan club, school kid, school boy, school girl, pick your gender, sci-fi maniac, scientist,
No, Nathan, that's the problem in schools now. Just ask them.
scuba diver, secret base trainer, senior representative, shady guy, shocking girl,
Zap. Sorry.
sightseer, sis and bro, skier, sky trainer, smasher, sparring partners, sprout trainer, spy,
Sparring partners, is that what they call them now?
street performer, star actor, street thug,
Which is different than A-list actor.
steel spirit, striker, stubborn boy, subway boss, suit actor, super nerd, super trainer, surfer, swimmer, swimmer girl, swimmers, swimming champ, swimming club member, tamer, teacher, team aqua grunt, and this is all the evil teams. I'm gonna skip all those. Teammates, 3 brothers, 3 sisters, tomboy, tourist couple, tower tycoon,
Tower Titan.
traveling guy,
Tower
traveling lady,
Timothy.
trial captain, trial guide, triathlete, tuber,
Trench. This man's name is Trench. Look at Trench.
Thank you.
area leader Trench, twin brothers, twin sisters, and just twins, ultra forest carton boy,
Twins. Sorry, what? Hold on. Say that last one.
ultra forest carton boy,
Ultra Forest from Black and White 2.
no, that's Wake Forest. I'm sure it's for like Battle Revolution or something like that. Ultra Recon Squad, Unique Star, Veteran Duo, Veteran Star, Viscount, Viscountess, Bolt Detector,
It's Viscount.
It is.
Waiter, Waitress, Warden, Warlord, Warrior, Win Straight.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's probably the
It's the-
Dynasty. Not
the,
Dynasty Wars,
um,
but that.
Oh, you're thinking of Pokemon Conquest?
Yeah, that.
Maybe. Win Straight Family. Well, it's pretty easy.
I know the Windstraight family.
I do too. Yeah, what is Warlord from?
Warrior. Yeah, Pokemon Conquest.
I was pretty
Yeah,
sure you said
straight up
Warlord,
tracks.
but, no. Either
Oh
one.
yeah,
makes
Warlord. Then that one's also from Pokemon Conquest.
Yeah, probably.
Yep, from Pokemon Conquest. Worker, World Champion, World Finest, World Runner-Up, Young Couple, Youngster, Young Athlete, and Youthful Couple.
So,
There you go.
I came up with the rival Dragon Clan guys as my trainer.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yeah.
you're in charge of populating a bunch of trainers in a new Pokemon game. What
Yeah.
trainer type do you add?
I can think of dozens. I mean, you gotta feel like they're probably gonna add like streamer or something like that.
Well, they kind of
They already have.
Well, that's not a trainer class though. That's just that is the job of a gym leader, and all the gym leaders always have jobs.
Yeah.
But like, you could make that a trainer class pretty easy. They could like specialize in electric types or something like that.
I would think instead of streamer, it's probably influencer. Just
That could be like fairy types.
yeah, I feel like that.
There would be a new electric fairy for the thing.
It would either be electric fairy or electric psychic. I think. They would tend to lean towards one of those three.
Well, there are trainer types that have 3.
Well, and like trainer classes don't have to stick to a particular type.
Yeah, some do, but I think.
So, Ian, you come up with one.
It kind of depends on like what are you basing the region on.
Yeah, I would kind of want to see what the see what.
Let's say it's the one remaining one that everybody really wants and hasn't been done yet, and it's Straya.
Oh, Australia.
Yeah. Straya.
Uh,
I hope they do name the region something ridiculous like Straya. Straya. It's like, okay, we know what you're doing.
I would want some sort of trainer class that lost to the Wallabies.
Well, the obvious one is like Safari Guide.
Yeah.
Guy with knife.
Or like Outdoorsman.
Yeah.
You'd have guy with knife and guy with knife.
Knife.
The knife is all caps in one of them.
But yeah, it would kind of depend on what we're leaning on. So thinking of like yours, there's like this dragon clan out there somewhere. That kind of made me think of like their, each town or each area is kind of more or less based on a type, and there's crossover. And as you go from one area to the next, there's crossover. So you could do like
As you move from the water zone to the ice zone, you start seeing fewer whale lords and more dugongs, and then when you get past, you get
Right.
snore runts.
yeah, and the fire area leads, is a volcano area that leads to mountains. So you start seeing a lot of there are a lot of fire types, but as you kind of go up into the mountain range, you see more rock types and more things that.
So
that are
like all the games before. No, I'm sorry.
But I'm saying it's like more specialized than that. So I kind of like the clan or the
You like having a bunch of clans about types.
yeah, and that's how that region is structured, is that hey, this area tends to be a lot more fire types, and so that can be good and bad depending on what Pokemon you visited, and you can kind of plan your adventure. Well, so I'm going to start in the fire area, and that means that I'm going to be really good against the grass area next, so I'm going to go there. And after I've gone to the grass area, okay, all right, let's go challenge the water area next. Now that I've gotten grass types, things like that. So I kind of like the idea of
I noticed that.
of theme types. So maybe not necessarily clans, but like most of the people you're gonna fight in this area are fire regionalists, or
Nathan, press A for me.
something like that. What am I doing?
We're already in fire. Okay. So, let's plan the rest of the evening. We're getting close to the end of normal stream.
Yeah.
So
We're good to stay a little bit later if we want to finish that non-battle.
So that was my question. Do you guys just want to go long, and then actually get dinner at a normal time instead of like 4:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Might not do Gamer Church tonight for that, because I've got some stuff I gotta do tonight. And if we go late, then I won't obviously start that at normal time. That's fine. I've kind of fallen off of Gamer Church recently.
Well, it's something that we can bring back too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just
I just wanted to before I made a unilateral decision. You guys are good with staying. Finishing this up. Shouldn't take too long.
it's gone pretty quick so far. I know it'll start slowing down a little bit, but
Well, the last level, I think I'm already above level.
Is it you've already done it once?
Yeah.
I've done it once, but I think in this one, the last guy is in the 50s.
yeah, no,
Puts me
mine
at-
is a little harder. I think.
Oh, it's at it's 60. Never mind.
Still,
Yeah.
you
I'm
you-
ready.
Yeah, you beat him.
Yeah.
So the one thing you might consider is swapping Montero's attacking move to that 4 slot, just so you can literally just mash A and get the turn in real quick.
You can do it. You'll probably have to do it outside of
I
that.
think you have to do that at battle.
I kind of want to move Surf out of it because it's a spread modifier. It doesn't one-shot anymore, and it's a really long animation. Ice Beam is way faster.
I had it up front and lower ones because you could potentially, if they were weak enough and you KO'd both of them and KO'd the third Pokemon with your other Pokemon, then you could potentially save a turn.
Yeah.
Kill 3 Pokemon in 1 turn.
Well, there were so many of the earlier fights that were
Doing that.
just 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. And even then, just a Surf is faster than 2 moves.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna swap these. Surf is still at the top. I do want to put Paris on the very bottom.
And then mostly I was just telling you so you didn't have, like, damn you muscle memory moment.
Right. I do think I want to start with Sunny Day basically every time with.
Yeah.
And you're not far from halfway there.
We're still one-shotting everything that doesn't resist.
Yep.
Hey, lady in suit.
See, just looking ahead, I've got a water type for the Claydol, fire type for the Pinsir, got an electric type for the Krubit, got another water or ice type for the Gligar, I've got an ice beam for Flygon.
Well, if it so it's gonna lead Claydol.
Yeah, it's gonna lead Claydol and Pinsir.
So I would lead Montero,
Yeah, that's fair.
Meganium,
You
Monomina.
put up Sun.
Put up
and
Sun.
have fire, and grass.
Yeah, you kill Pinsir turn 1, and then Claydol turn 2 with Solar Beam.
Honestly, by the time I get a little more XP, maybe just sweep it with those 2. Gyarados is going to be a little bit of a challenge with those 2, but like
Well, and even if you don't,
Even if I don't, I've got 4 more Mons.
Yeah.
that's the thing is you've taken out a pretty good chunk of his team. I think.
Yeah.
Just with that. One mod.
Yeah. Taking out a third of his team and putting him on the back foot is not a bad thing to do.
Just remember that he's spamming Earthquake.
This fight is a lot easier than Ian's fight.
Innate.
Yeah.
Spam A for me.
Okay.
And let me out.
See it.
It might also be my old phone.
Yeah.
Didn't it fall off somewhere over there? Did it?
Oh, it's.
That is a big case.
It's a case on a.
I think it's a big phone. The case just needs to be big enough for it.
Yeah. Look at how little my phone is. It's beefy. My old phone was so much heavier that when I started carrying this one, I kept on thinking that I had left it because it was not registering weight-wise in my pocket. Oh, did I miss the flamethrower first time? I guess I must have. It does have a chance. Do we want to do battle discs at all? Obviously not today, but
We'll see how much time we have left tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Next time we come over.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something we do to like close out stream. I think it would be cool to show off because I think they're very fun. What they are, they're basically Pokemon puzzles. That
Yeah.
are really cool.
here's 2 Pokemon at a certain level and a situation that looks impossible to beat. How do you do it?
That is always kind of a mini game that I wanted to see return.
They gave me the Suicune and the intake kind of early in
Oh yeah,
the game, didn't they?
yeah, they're very. This game's a lot shorter than XT, which is the one I was more used to.
Making me switch. Oh, was Montero 58 just now? It is. Let me swap him out. Oh, I beat the Graveler anyway. Okay.
Not a whole lot of special effects there.
Yeah. I'm dripping with perspiration. Stop it, Magro.
Isn't that not the first person to talk about their perspiration?
I don't know.
How many people have been bringing up their perspiration? Roller Boy Toly.
Roly toly oly.
Roly Toly. I like that.
Why do I suddenly have real bad sleepy bitch disease?
Rusty, I think the only person who can answer that question is Rusty. Or like a sleep specialist.
Well, I mean, I know. It's because my thyroid's all fucked up. I don't metabolize things properly.
Mystery solved.
Stop!
He won't.
Zap.
Ready, zap, zap. One of these days I'm gonna get you to drink that. Then I'll be happy.
When my insides explode with wax.
Yeah.
You trying to mummify me alive?
I would never try and do that to you. Alive.
Boy, that wick sure is still smoking, huh?
Yeah.
Fun old lady Ropel.
You sure it's not Ropal?
No, the Ropals are a form of currency.
Opals. I believe they're called ruples.
What do you think? Is this psychic gonna kill the Kadab?
Probably not.
Do you dab on the haters?
How wrong you were.
Kadabra doesn't have that low of a special defense, actually. It's not high, but it's okay. How's it going so far?
Unless you just want me to take over. Do you need a break? You need a break.
Getting close. Have you just been training these two in front?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I only did 2 rounds.
It probably is. I've been switching them every level, but it probably is maybe a little more worth it to try to get one up faster. Work on 1 or 2.
My path turned dark.
Your mom turned dark. Yeah, I don't really know how that works, but we're just gonna roll with it. Like, your mom got Xanorted or whatever.
Noted!
Lady Bessie.
The Nord mom.
Presumably, Xehanort has parents, right?
Yeah, Xehanort's mother is Sora's mother. That's not true, but you believed me.
I was like,
He can't travel through time.
what is? We just don't know much about Sora's mom. Like, we hear her from off screen a little bit.
Like once.
Sora, dinner's ready. Then the island explodes.
Yeah. You gotta wonder, like,
Well, like in Kingdom Hearts 2, Kairi is on the mainland, like going to school.
Yeah, it's like Sora restores everything when he opens the door to darkness at the end, or
Yeah.
opens and then subsequently closes the door to darkness in the end of 1.
I mean, like, do we know how long he's been keyblading?
Couple of years.
Yeah, he's like
He's like 16, I think.
15, 16. I think he's 15 and 3, and Riku has just turned 16, which is why Riku's Keyblade is a
now a
key.
card key.
Yeah. because he just turned 16.
So it is like
Well, and there is at the end of after Remind, at the end of Remind, there has been like a year that passes. So he's
do you think his mom's worried about it?
I don't think his mom remembers he exists.
Oh, that may be true actually. After the end of Remind, that may be true.
Yeah.
It's possible that only the people that he chained hearts with through the ghost dimension into saving himself and Kyrie at the end of Remind. It's possible that those are the only people that remember.
So like all the other Disney characters, like Jack Sparrow wouldn't remember who he is.
That's possible.
Yeah.
And there's a pretty believable theory that he's gonna wake up in whatever in Shibuya in the real world in Kingdom Hearts 4, and Riku and Kairi are going to for the whole game he's going to be lost, and we finally see Riku and Kairi catch up to him, and he does not remember them. That's kind of a working theory of how the basic plot is going to go. Kyrie's gonna bump into him in the city, and he's gonna be like, "Excuse me, sorry," and she's gonna be like, "Sora," and he's like, "Who are you?" It's gonna be very sad. But that's again theoretical, but believable.
Well, from the little bit of dev interviews we've got, you're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 4 as at least part of it as Sora.
As only Sora.
Yeah.
No Goofy, no Donald.
Yeah. But they also said the Disney worlds are going to exist in that game. So. And there's already been a game where you split time as Sora and Riku.
And it's a cool game. Despite being a weird Pokemon ripoff, it is a good game.
I've been watching a little bit of J Hobbs play Chain of Memories, and that's been interesting.
The 3D version or the DS version?
The new,
or the advanced version, the new 3D one. Okay.
Yeah, the new one. He's playing it. He's working to do all of their to do like a speed run where he does all of the main games, I think.
I would love to have an audience that would justify doing a 48-hour stream where I try to beat all the Pokemon games in one. As like a charity stream.
The thing I've always thought of is when they finally announce the incompatibility from the 3DS to later games, doing a gen lock before they shut down those services.
Well, and that's, addressing stream. That's part of the reason we're trying to get these done.
Because eventually that's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's the running theory, at least. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows?
I would be shocked if they leave it open.
I mean, at some point, there's not going to be any functioning DSs, and they're going to be like, they're all broken. We're shutting down the system.
Yeah.
They're old.
Yeah. But...
Well, what I'm hoping is by then they will have figured out that, we can just release these, GBA games onto whatever their equivalent of virtual console is, and you can play via that way, and that's how you transfer.
Well, yeah, I think that...
Which is already kind of happening.
Yeah.
Or not kind of, it just is.
Well, it happened...
It happened with the Gens 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that happens to at least Gen 3.
It would be nice
in the
if they
foreseeable future.
move those games up to Switch and not just on 3DS.
They could even do something like the 3D Mario All-Stars game where there's like, here's the Hoenn trilogy that you can all on one cartridge that you can transfer on the later games.
Yeah.
Here's Fire Red Leaf Green. Here's Diamond Pearl Platinum.
I think that wouldn't be incredibly hard, but maybe.
Technically, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not that's
It
what they
wouldn't
want
be
to put
hard.
resources into, as opposed to
Hire the open source emulator teams to do it. It wouldn't be hard.
It wouldn't be hard. It's whether or not they want to put the resources into that as opposed to doing a remake like
BDSP.
BDSP.
Well, and I think with the, let's say, tepid reaction to BDSP, I think they might actually shelve remakes for a little while.
They didn't do anything different. Like they didn't make it. They were an extremely faithful.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree. Soul Silver is a very different game than Silver.
Yeah, and that's
It's the same basic plot.
Yeah,
but
and that's what the criticism of BDSP was.
Yeah.
Is that these are too similar to the games. That
I
they're
think
based on.
I think they were trying something different.
Yeah. Well, I think
well,
it's
they
just-
were trying something very same,
Yeah.
Well,
which is different than what they were doing. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
halfway
And
there.
and they were like, okay, let's see.
Well, I think part of it is this is the one they decided to outsource.
Yeah.
So they decided that they wanted risks to be minimal.
I think that's more likely that they've decided to stop outsourcing more than they've decided to stop doing remakes.
Yeah.
Or find a different company to outsource to.
Yeah. Well, then
Well, I don't think it was an issue with the company.
yeah, I just
My impression is that I think it's Grezzo who did not Grezzo, Ilka who did it. They were kept on a very short leash and weren't given a whole lot of leeway as to what was allowed to be changed. I don't see, I can see the Pokemon Company having very strict guidelines that they were supposed to within. So I think the success or the failure of the game would be a result of
well, I think
the Pokemon Company's decision.
I think the Pokemon Company decided to one, outsource it, but two, keep it very strict, and they saw the backlash on that, and I think going forward, I think they'll shelve it for a little while. I think ultimately they're gonna come back to it, but I think they'll, and it also depends on the generation that comes out, and the thing about BDSP is it kind of came out in between generations.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like, all of the other remakes have had, followed, outside of, well, even Leaf Green, Fire Red Leaf Green, updated a lot of stuff to the Gen 3 mechanics.
Yeah.
Heart Gold Soul Silver updated stuff to the Gen 4 mechanics.
And
Omega Ruby
BDSP
Alpha Sapphire
Added Mega Evolution.
updated stuff to the Gen 6 mechanics.
And BDSP does still use Gen 8 mechanics.
Yes, but like there wasn't a push on the
The new stuff. It
Yeah.
just kept the mechanics that were directly relevant.
Yeah.
It didn't add new mechanics.
there
it just
wasn't
changed them.
there wasn't any push to
Yeah.
do Mega Evolutions, whatever. And so I think
Or,
where Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire
they didn't have
they-
Gigantamaxing in
yeah.
BDSP.
yeah they pushed they pushed the Mega Evolutions. Hell, they gave all of the legendaries Mega Evolutions and in a kind of cool way.
Putting
They gave you the free flight mechanic.
Yeah.
All of the stuff with the islands, the Mirage Islands, and all of that.
No,
Like-
they are.
putting Gigantamax in BDSP would have been funny.
Like I said, the only real change is it does like keep the battle mechanics
Yeah.
of Gen 8.
Yeah.
So like fairy types and everything.
Which is nice, but No.
But they reworked Grand Underground.
Yeah.
They reworked Raminus Park. They added.
Well, they've made Raminus Park was nothing before.
Well, it was Palpable.
Yeah.
So that was reworked into Raminus Park.
Which I did not do.
Yeah. But that's just the mechanic for moving things up from Gen 3.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think they realized they hamstrung Ilko to the detriment of the game, or at least to the BDSP was a fine game. There were a lot of bugs in it that probably shouldn't have happened.
well, and what I
But it
almost
was
feel like is BDSP is an excuse to not re-release Gen 4. Like,
Yeah.
oh, if you want those Pokemon, play BDSP.
Yeah. And so I think they're gonna cool it on the remakes for a little while and focus on if they have, if they do a re-release, of Gen 5,
Yeah, here's the thing. I really wanted to see a 3D X and Y.
yeah, like
I would like that.
if they had, I
think
think,
you mean black and white.
yeah, a black and
I
white.
do mean black and white.
I think
I also wanted fully 3D X and Y.
they had the faithful remake of Gen 2. I think a fairly faithful remake of Gen 5 would actually have done a lot better than a very faithful remake of.
I think I disagree. I got you this.
But again, I think the release window for BDSP and hamstringing Ilko, I think were at least to the general reaction of Pokemon fans was a detriment to the game itself. I think it came out kind of in a weird spot in Generations, so it would have taken a lot to implement Dynamaxing or anything like that, and would have been hard to do. Alright, let's go focus on the bear.
What do you think about the possibility of a remake? 2D Sword and Shield, baby.
I would not hold my breath.
I don't think I want something like that.
You pressed A so well.
I did.
He was a good A-press.
Way more than half.
Yeah, way more than half.
Oh yeah, no, Nathan's a full A-press. Let me tell you what.
Voted D's nuts.
Thank you,
I wonder what a Pokemon about the challenge looks like.
You use B to get rid of a lot of text boxes. Low A-press percent. Depends on the game. Some of the games you have to press A to open doors. So you want to avoid those games. Is that a cup of milk? I'm just curious. I'm just trying to see. If it is, I drink milk straight all the time. I was just not sure.
Extremely brown. No, it's coffee with some creamer.
Okay, I just couldn't. With the backlight of the screen,
Gotcha.
I couldn't really tell.
I was like, that's really brown. I don't drink oat milk.
Chocolate milk exists and is very good.
You right. No, it's cold brew with some Kahlua themed coffee creamer in it.
Ooh.
Isn't that the bald kid from the baby show?
Yes, very good. Degas.
Little kid, I've got a big ass head. then I'm Caillou.
Parents might have liked Caillou.
Is that what modern kids do instead of singing about like murdering Barney? Is that how's all of that like?
Oh, it's been
kindergartner
commercialized.
rage?
Oh yeah, it's been commercialized. Absolutely.
Has all of that kindergartner rage turned to Caillou? Do you think in like 15 years kids are going to be singing about like murdering the cocoa melon babies?
God, I hope so. I don't know. I've never experienced
Experience Caillou.
I've experienced people making fun of Caillou. There was a some kids were designing a flag, and I asked them to tell me about it, and they were like, "Yeah, Mrs. What's her face told us we couldn't do our first idea, which was Caillou with 2 AK-47s." That sounds like a good idea. Good call on her part.
They're like, Mr. Scott, I thought you were the cool guy. Cool teacher. Let's do the cool things. Not knowing that Rusty is...
A massive weeb.
Well, that and a veteran of not letting kids do stupid stuff on flags.
Well, I have tons of experience of not letting kids do stupid shit on flags.
Daga.
One a week.
Daga.
One a week for the full summer for 11 or so summers. Or more than one a week. 3 or 4 a week.
I'm really glad that we decided that we weren't gonna do that anymore.
Before,
for chat, you know, we used to help in scout camps. One of the requirements was you had to make a patrol flag, and we were like, that's stupid. We're not doing that at camp. They can do that at home.
yeah, they need to be doing patrols.
Yeah, patrol stuff needs to be done with the
with their patrols.
Well, and the reason that like we did it is because the class used to be only 1 hour, and that's such an easy thing you can get marked off.
Well, and
like
it's done at it's a little bit more justifiable if you're following the national standard, which is that if you join that class, that's all you do for the whole week.
Yeah.
And you're actually like they actually do patrol method pretty well.
Yeah.
Because you're hanging out with that group all week. That's like that's your everything. So it's a little more justifiable for it to be on the curriculum there. But the way we were doing it, they were only there for either a quarter of the day when it first started or half the day after I took over, and still doing other classes. I mean, you're not a patrol at that point, you're classmates.
Yeah.
So Ian, you're what? Just below 55?
Half 54, 55.
You guys are pretty close to each other. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
I'm getting about close enough where I'm about to go bash my head against the the Elite Force more. Got everybody. I'm getting everybody up to at least 55, where that'll put me about 9 levels under instead of like
20.
yeah, instead of most of 20. Because that second attempt, I got 3 kills, so I was like, if I you know, if I get enough levels here, I can go and get a couple of kills and start getting it that way. And return to slowly getting stronger. So.
Freeze hex.
Nice.
It's a good thing too, because that love just is about to open up a can of whoop ass on you.
Hey, they just doubled its water power, so. I might run out of returns on the fucking shit.
Blast.
No, that doesn't.
Anyway, I started blasting. You had asked me about.
Hello, Adam.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, the music is very good.
Yeah. Fucking owns in these games.
Yeah.
Did I just say Adam?
Yes.
I meant Zach. I'm a fool.
You are.
Can't read that name.
It's Zach.
Chili.
Oh.
Zach.
How you doing, pal?
It's damn cold bats.
Yeah. those poor bats. What's up, Zach?
My apologies.
It is.
Adam is who we do our Monster Hunter streams with.
Yeah.
That's not who I was thinking of, though.
Oh, you keep confusing it with your friend, don't you?
Yeah, no, that one's Zach. Yeah, no, the music in this game slaps. It's got my favorite
Owens, dude.
my favorite song in all of Pokemon and probably all of gaming in these games.
You had asked me about sending you that Meganium image, and so I went back and watched like a bunch of our new Pokemon Snap playthrough last night, including that bit where like when the Meganium showed up on screen and we started singing the Jurassic.
Yeah, the Mirror Beat song, yes.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
I talk
fucking
about it all
owns.
the time. Yeah, it's very good.
We actually watched it earlier today.
Yeah.
We did the final fight with him.
Yeah, I did.
In XD.
Yep. We got you here a little bit today. It was truly a work of art.
I went back and watched a couple of those clips of us like editing images in that game. It was very fun. We should go back to that at some point.
We really should. We didn't put enough time into that game, I think. Especially because we like didn't get any of the legendaries and all.
Oh yeah,
Well,
there's like a bunch of like.
There's been an update.
Yeah.
No, we did some of the update, and there's a bunch of like post game content for like legendaries and stuff.
And I missed a lot of the end of that stream. I was just busy.
I would say you were either busy or like had just gone.
gotten into camp or something like
Yeah.
that.
But we are about to run out of things that we're doing on the Sunday stream, so it might be good to move back to that for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have some conversations about that. Nathan and I had a couple of ideas, but going back to Snap for a couple of,
Wouldn't be
I would not mind that.
but
The-
I almost
the-
think I enjoyed the photo editing aspect of it more than like the actual like taking pictures of the Pokemon.
Oh, for sure.
My favorite part is still the fact that we got in trouble with Nintendo because of the.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
When he told me about it, I died, and then
And I went back and watched the clip, and you're totally called it too.
yep,
You're like, oh my god, they're gonna take this down, and you were completely right.
yeah.
Well, and the reason it came up was last night I was with my best friend and his wife, and he did not know that we had gotten a takedown from Nintendo. I just
Yeah.
like mentioned it. And he was like, "What?"
Yeah. It was very good. I want to go back and give that game some more love. I don't think I did.
Appreciated it.
Yeah,
as much.
yeah.
Maybe you go back and do a playthrough.
Yeah. That's one of those I was like, oh, I'll get a playthrough eventually, and just haven't yet. There keeps being other things.
If we ever did the Gin Lock, it might be fun to where you would have the same team through the whole thing. it might be fun to make a bunch of custom in the editor. Make a bunch of custom sprites. So because once you've got your team, you don't need Pokelink, and having a bunch of custom made sprites in Pokemon Snap could be fun.
Well, and all the Genlock is at the end of one game. You play the games in release order. At the end of one game, you either, if you're using emulator, you just hack them in to the next game in their base form, or if you're not, if you're playing on cartridge, you breed them and then use the babies as your team, as your starting team for the next game.
Yeah, right.
So your team can still change as things die. And I think if I were to do that, I would do it. I may even use like the hardcore rule set where I have like level caps and stuff. So I'm not just steamrolling through the games with an overpowered team. So that we get a little bit more variation. But I'm thinking that's something I want to do at some point. Just that would require me playing 30 games and would be take up significant resources of this channel. So I'm not sure if I would do it on stream or not.
I would like to do.
Yeah, I
or
would.
if we did it on stream, like it would be its own like dedicated time slot.
Yeah.
I would like to do some kind of a in Scarlet Violet maybe where like I will do up into the first gym and then Ian will take it.
I would
And
like to do a relay at some point. Yeah.
Each person gets a certain number of catches. There's no like it's not like first encounter, but it's like you choose what your next catch is. But then you don't.
I would
like to do a relay lock with you guys.
I
at some
would
point,
actually like what I would suggest for something like that is Rusty gets 2 slots. I get 2 slots. Nathan gets 2 slots.
And then when I come around my turn again, I get to swap one of them.
Yeah. If you want to. Yeah.
Or have to swap one of them.
Yeah.
That's a fun little like.
Or even if we get to the point where we can all like broadcast at the same time, we could all play 3 concurrent games, and we have to like trade teams after every badge or something like that.
You guys are gonna have to decide to invest in another Switch to do that, though.
Well.
Or we could do it on a
on an older game we could definitely do that. But I was thinking Scarlet and Violet would especially be really good for it because there's how many gyms?
Yeah.
There's 6.
It
There's
lends
16
itself
things, right?
it lends itself to a
Yeah.
For every
relay.
type, all 18.
Yeah, all 18.
It lends itself to a relay a lot more than 8 gyms do. Gonna annihilate this rock. Boom!
So
I don't think
the
Corsola
way
deserved all of that.
the way you said that, not like the length, but the like inflection in your voice reminded me of Sploosh Kaboom.
I know what you're talking about.
I also have no idea.
The mini game in Wind Waker where you are playing
like,
battleships.
Battleship. With
It's
the,
called Sploosh Kaboom
Yeah.
because he says sploosh.
Sploosh! I remember.
Yeah. And watching people do randomizers of that, and they're like putting off Sploosh Kaboom, which is available to you the second you load into the game. Watching them be 8 hours in and like, oh my god, I have to go play Sploosh Kaboom, is because it is so. There are 2 rewards.
I don't think I've ever watched a Wind Waker.
So there are 2 rewards. One of them for just finishing, and then the other you have to finish in less than 20 shots or less. So getting the first one's not awful. It is, but I watched Linkus do it for like an hour once.
This is extremely frustrating.
Are you being thwarted by the awesome combination that is Illumise and Volbeat?
They've both got me confused as all.
Everyone is 55 or 56 in Egid's case, except Bumbo,
Yeah, it just ate my solar beam there.
who's 53. So I am really close to going back and grinding on.
Did it spell signal beam Signel?
Maybe.
You say no. Okay. So that sucks. Getting them both to say no sucks.
Except for that.
Gotta go recharge again.
It's the intro to Twilight Town of the Kingdom Hearts randomizer is having to go do Sploosh Kaboo. Nobody likes doing the intro to.
I think the music does change in these. Zach answers the music. I think it does.
It might. I know that the area leaders have their own theme. The person you fight every 10.
Yeah.
They do have their own theme. They use the boss theme.
Yeah.
I do not have headphones in because I've had a little bit of a headache all day.
If I'm remembering correctly, this is one of the Colosseum fight themes. So the platforms may vary them up because the Colosseum fights vary up.
Yeah.
You may be right.
I love the guitar in this one.
Well, all the Colosseum fight themes,
They're all. The music in this game is just fucking good.
especially the battle music.
Like even the music I don't love, like the Western theme music is like very thematically it's good.
Yeah.
This game just does a good job of that.
I've always loved this game's soundtrack. It's one of the best of all time.
Rusty's is leaning forward
In the gamer pose.
and he is in his gamer lane, and it's very funny. Rusty just lost 2 stocks he probably shouldn't have.
I don't think I'm in gamer lean. I'm just like I'm trying to stay awake.
Yeah, I know.
I've got
We're not saying.
I've got real bad sleepy bitch disease today, guys. That's why I went and got a coffee.
No,
And
it's just like
almost gone.
well, so people will start kind of back, kind of relaxed in a set.
Oh, I know what the gamer lean
Yeah.
is. I just don't think I'm doing it here.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you're-
I mean,
you're in the
I'm
position, but
obviously
yeah.
doing it, but that's
Yeah.
that's not what it's
Yeah.
happening.
It's just, yeah. As someone who has done the gamer lean a bunch,
Zach, Ian was so mad earlier that he was radiating heat.
I was angry earlier.
We had to open the window.
It was. I was a little.
It was just confused hacks, I think.
It was not.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
it was
double
the
team,
it was the
double
double
team.
team.
It was double team hacks. I hate evasion. It's
Yeah,
it is the worst mechanic in the game, far and away.
Do you enjoy those Greninja raids?
I don't even care about the Greninja raids, honestly. Like, no, it was just stacked it up 4 times.
The Greninja stacks it 3 times by the end of the raid. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't start with it 4 times and then just sweep my team.
Lorelai's a cheap bitch.
I have never liked Lorelai. She's always been kind of a bitch. I like Wiggly just a little run. The square made a circle.
Somehow.
It's okay. I'm ice speed.
That's what I think it sounds
Now, Zach, I'm okay with the Western music. It's not my favorite in this, but it thematically is so
like. Yeah, it
good.
fits. It fits.
Like this game does music,
Based on the American West.
yeah, so well. Blah. Just gotta keep dribbling there.
Do you have any opinions on Whalmer's Thanos chip?
I like the idea of
Man, not till you said anything.
I like the idea of a whale lord going, fine, I'll finish it myself, and then using water spout and just eliminating.
Fine.
Beating a sun-sized Mastiff Lions. So in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Whalmer, along with Sharpedo and Kyogre, are the Pokemon that have unique surf animations. If you were adding Ride Pokemon back into the game, which Pokemon would you give unique surf animations?
Definitely Lapras. That's always.
Gyarados.
Yeah, Lapras should have one. And Lapras does in both Gen 6 and in Let's Go.
Yeah. If you wanted to devote the proper dev time to make it cool, Gyarados.
Gyarados is also one of the ones in Let's Go.
Would be neat.
In that same phrase, I think I liked my Lodic having one.
Oh, that looks cool. I always thought it was a crime that Blastoise wasn't one of the
I
ones
would say
in Let's Go.
starters should have one. Mostly because I'm really curious to see how Inteleon deals with that.
Araquanid.
Kind of cool.
I would like to see Araquanid walking on water.
That's actually a pretty cool one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's you're about to get blasted.
That's fine.
Ha!
Told you.
He's just walking on water. Mr. Mime. He's just carrying you.
I do like the idea of being bridal carried by Mr.
That's what the
the Machamp does.
Yeah, what's the Machamp does?
All of the relevant legendaries like Suicune on water, I think.
Suicune walking on water would be dope.
Pelipper, you're just in its mouth.
Oh, that's cute.
Like in the back of the Sneasler, you're in the front of the Pelipper.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other water types? Gyarados and Araquanid, I think, are my favorites that I would like to see. Obviously, Lapras always needs one.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat as Ian.
I think the starters should have one. Just again, there's.
I always thought it was weird that Blastoise didn't have one in Let's Go. Because Charizard, you can fly on him.
Yeah.
And they really, what they should have done is you can fly on Charizard, you can ride on Venusaur, and you can surf on Blastoise.
Yeah, that should have been simple, I think.
Charizard is your golden.
Yeah.
Okay. The slows.
Starmie, but
you can ride on Starmie in Let's Go. Starmie is one of the rideable Pokemon.
Really?
But only on land, not on water.
Starmie, but it flies like the Ghidorah.
Oh, like Master Roshi on the turtle.
On Master Roshi. Yeah.
Alolan Raichu.
Oh, you can surf on Alolan Raichu. That's
yeah. Poliwrath just has you just like in its hand, swimming with one hand.
If they did a really fun animation where Poliwrath is like standing in the water and he hurls you and then hustles, catches you like a football. Then again,
I can think of some pragmatic issues with that being the surf animation to go off.
Ooh, Lickitung gets surf. Paldean Water Tauros.
It is one of the Pokemon
it does.
that swims,
Its tail
like
does
has
propeller.
the propeller tail,
Yeah.
Again, I like
Dragonite should have an animation for every form of locomotion. Hot take. It's the delivery Pokemon.
It is.
If you can ride on a Pokemon, you should be able to do it on a Dragonite.
Is it one of the three you can fly on in?
yeah, Charizard.
Yes, Charizard, Dragonite, Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Mantine, maybe.
Oh, you gotta be able to, because you could do the Mantine Circle.
Yeah.
I would assume that if you were to make one like that, all of the previously rideable Pokemon, like Basculegion and everything.
Oh shit. Sitting on the top of Ludicolo's hat. The Ludicolo is totally submerged. It's just a hat. Top of the water.
You sit cross-legged around it. Beaveril is not a... I think it's a funny one.
It's the one in BDSP.
Yep.
Rhydon gets surfing.
Rhyperior should get... since
As a matter of fact, surfing Rhydon showed up in the anime.
It should just do the breaststroke. The Rhydon family should just do the breaststroke. Or not the breaststroke, the butterfly.
I think that's how Ash's Snorlax swims.
It's definitely how the Orange Island Snorlax swims.
The butterfly.
It's terrifying. No, I didn't mean to surf. Clawitzer just loads you up in the gun and...
See, I was thinking it's backwards, shooting and propelling itself.
Oh, that's
Like when Goku uses the Kamehameha to
launch himself backwards.
Yeah.
I do think Araquanid would be very cool.
It would be.
And I miss it. I wish it was in this game.
Wouldn't hate Choodle's evolution.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, Dreadnought.
It is implied that the Team Skull guys were surfing on it.
You can tell I'm super invested in the fight going on right now.
The fact that you just solar beamed an Araquanid, or not an Araquanid, an Ariados.
It's the only offensive move it has.
I know. Just
And I've already put up screens.
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can do.
I know. It's just like it's like as you're saying that you are solar beaming a bug type.
Yeah.
It is a little funny.
Not just a bug type, like a bug type that 4x resists grass.
Yeah.
Which Gort had no shortage of.
You also ride in. Hold on, go back. Go back
Big
to
guy,
the
you're
water
good. You're just not any big guy.
Oh, what's his name? The
Sorry.
no the.
You're thinking of Dondozo?
Yeah, Dondozo. You also ride in his mouth.
There's a Tatsugiri in there with you. You're just like hanging out, you bros.
You just see, like the basket. You just instead of one pair of eyes, it's two.
See, the problem is, Meganium is my lowest level Mon, and I'm trying to level it up.
No, I get it.
But
Don't
the
you have
only
any XP share?
what?
Don't you have any XP share?
I think I do, and that's why everything is leveling up slowly.
Okay.
But Meganium is lagging. I believe it is on even.
Now I'm gonna go. Back to the
Solar beam, the soul.
Good luck. Oh, I don't
We'll
expect
see
to
if
make
it's-
it
we'll see if
incredibly
it's still
far.
alive. So many bonus Pikachu's to go serve.
It's kind of a running
Theme.
event on. Hey, congratulations, you just beat Tate and Liza.
What am I going to solar beam? Yes,
Coming in.
confirmed. I have experience share on.
You want to take it off Montero? Is the question.
I'm not super worried about it. I've got.
And
I'm at a high enough level.
yeah, and there's a valid strategy of dumping all your EXP into one mod.
Yeah.
Slogs like this.
You solar beam to the right slot.
Yep. and Surf is at full power.
I like how you spelled snickerdoodle on your Pidgeot.
It takes a little
Or your Pidgeotto.
creativeness to deal with the character limits in those games.
Speaking of, did you go vote? Did you go vote for your PR? The PR panel?
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Oklahoma Smash player Snickerdoodle. He is a homie.
Okay.
I knew
Rideable. No, hold on. Rideable Pokemon that can fly. We've got Aerodactyl, Dragonite, and
I always thought it was kind of criminal that you couldn't ride Pidgeot in Let's Go.
oh, for sure.
But
But what else needs it? Rayquaza, obviously,
yeah.
because there's a whole cutscene about it.
Yeah.
Um,
You only get to ride, though when you're on request, you're in the spacesuit regardless.
I always thought that the legendary bird should be rideable in Let's Go too.
I want to ride. I don't care near as much about normal Salamence, but I definitely want to ride either Mega Salamence or Roaring Moon.
I want to ride a Flapple.
Just hang on. You're just like hanging on.
You got to assume that starters like Decidueye would probably be in left.
I want to see Doduo and see what they do with Doduo and Doduo.
Togetic and Togetic.
I mean, obviously both forms of Braviary, since that's the flying one from
Oh, yeah.
Arceus.
Hey, guess what? Dugong still starts out with
Rusty, I figured it out. I want to see how Dodrio flies.
Me too. Runs very fast.
I'm gonna link you a video of how.
That was the joke I was making, you fucker. Okay.
Skarmory
Please,
is cool.
please actually link that video. It's a fun video.
I think we talked about Pelipper Mouth
Yeah.
for Surf. Could we recycle the animation for that, and I'd honestly be fine. Obviously, Latios.
I don't like that to one shot.
Tropius would be cool. I'm gonna post this in general. If you want to see this video by Note Paddle, famous Nuzlocke,
Yeah.
you should check it out.
Exclamation
Oh,
point.
Driftblim, duh.
Exclamation point Discord in the chat, or if you're watching the YouTube later, it's down below. Link down below.
Driftblim. Golurk is very funny,
He's
but
just
Driftblim
Superman.
Driftblim is obvious.
Yeah.
In the anime, Golurk has can turn its legs into a rocket.
That's delightful. I am delighted by that.
So I OHKO'd. Now it was a crit, but I OHKO'd Thunder Punch the Dugong. How many Thunder Punches will it take to kill Lapras?
I did not realize that phenomenon was confusing. I did not mean to click Sunny Day. I meant to hit Solar Beam. This Surf is gonna suck now.
Oh! You son of a bitch, I love you. Bad guy survived you at 6.
Ah.
Duh. Oh, Volcarona. I want to ride on a Volcarona.
Alder does in Black and White. Or is heavily implied to. I think it just uses the big blue whoosh.
Should have said gets fly.
It does. It has this little, it folds up into a little robot shape. At least in the anime.
two cannon. I like the idea.
Anyway, I started beat blasting.
When was the last time you beat a Mag Cargo with
Flying around on a cell of steel. Is badass.
Oh, Grandpa.
I think he gets it by like level up too.
Alright, Grandpa.
The Ganondel would be dope. Corviknight,
Corviknight,
obviously.
yeah. Dragapult would be kind of cool.
You use Fly with Squawkabilly, and there's like 5 of them.
That's canon. There's key art about it.
That's very annoying. Thank you for snapping out of confusion. Who knew that confusion?
Meaton.
Yeah, you should have a yellow flute in there. If confusion's giving you trouble. I spent a lot of time and money on that yellow flute too. You should be.
Okay. You would get an animation for Machamp using string. Right?
Yeah.
That's the one. What other Pokemon would you like to see a custom animation for using string?
Ursaring.
Yeah.
That's my first pick.
Or even Ursaluna.
Both.
It would be very funny. In the anime, Brock has a Happiny that turns into a Chansey eventually. But in the anime, it's like super duper strong and can like lift like giant boulders. It'd be very funny to see Happiny use strength. Or maybe Hariyama like oofing those rocks, like using arm thrusts.
Yeah.
Though maybe that's better for like a custom like rock smash animation.
I was gonna say you have an argument for most of the fighting types there. Any of your we were at a motherfucker.
What?
Apparently we were at a speed tie. I'm a little upset on how that played out.
Should also have a new feature.
I may.
Is that it's not an invalid strategy to kind of dump all your EXP into 1 or 2 guys and have them kind of help bring everybody else up. This boy's fast as fuck.
Yeah, it's okay. He's about to get beamed.
Honestly, Ninjask, which is just like a super duper fast flying insect that's like 2 feet tall, would be fucking scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, very big bugs are not great
Yeah.
for like emotional well-being.
Well, and like, you can kind of deal with like a Scolipede, which
Can you?
is like a whole lot of fuck no, but like, you know, at least it's like, oh, okay, it's big and I can kind of see it. But like, Ninjask is like so fast that the human eye can barely keep up.
Yeah. Did you know that in Scarlet Violet, Gulpin barks?
It barks.
Yeah. I was like spinning the camera to look at something else, and I heard a bark from off screen. And I turned it back around. There's only a Gulpin sitting there. I was like, what? And then I waited, and it just goes, oh.
It's kind of like, ew.
No, it does have that sound, but it also has a bark. I almost recorded it. It just straight up barks.
It's a little uncanny, ain't it?
So I used Confused Ray.
Yeah.
It got over it after the 4th turn. It hit every goddamn time.
Don't move. I just need to stretch.
I just like, I don't know why I bother pressing the confuse ray button.
Trying to stretch.
You're not. You're very much not on camera.
Why don't you want it to be on camera, Rusty? Do people
Because-
not want all that?
Because my shirt's gonna stretch up and my tummy's gonna show.
We are officially 2/3 of the way through.
And we are so close to nice.
Fun old lady Lana.
Now I'm in screen.
Yeah.
In Diamond and Pearl, these two are version exclusive. Solar Beam, Mr. This, looking nice dude.
What if I went over? And I went catch. That's way better than trying to trap it behind the cups. And then Murbrow's like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got through one fight.
Do you know what Pokemon I would like to surf on?
What?
Feralicham.
I would like to surf on Feralicham too.
Reminder chat, we have a Feralicham.
Yeah, we do.
He could do the butterfly and cradle us. Although it would kind of be waterboarding us with the way the butterfly works.
Use the upper arms to carry us and the lower arms to butterfly.
Yeah, the arms are like, oh.
Your trainer is in like the draw me and my French girls kind of pose. Like the kind of like slacking pose where he's kind of like on his shoulder. And the D taunt pose. Lana likes her ghosts. She's not a fun old lady, she's a creepy old lady.
You had a very, oh god. You had a very Muriel accent to creepy.
Creepy.
Muriel Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's one of those shows that I want to go back and rewatch. At least parts of. Ooh, okay. God.
The other thing you might
What's the flinch chance off of Rock Slide?
15% sounds about right.
I know what Pokemon you want to be. I have an animation for Stranger. Cobrastryke.
I do want that. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna lose this Hitmonchan now.
I don't ever have to swap the Suicune. I just surf here and be done. First.
It got the Rock Slide flinch twice in a row on my
Where?
Yeah, you just got the Rock Slide chance twice in a row, and I'm gonna lose because of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nidoqueen, Nidoking need a strength animation.
I see Psyduck on that list.
Even though they're weirdly mixed attackers, I always thought it was weird that they did like Ice Beam well.
The thing about them really is that because they get sheer force, not a whole lot of their physical moves get the sheer force boost, so it's just easier to run them as special attackers.
I can see a golem doing like a roll up into the rock and then bouncing it.
Particularly, there's no good ground move that gets sheer force boosted.
A mud shot exists.
It does, yeah.
A
And I'm not sure
hard
they
battle is hard on my lower back. Hard.
You know what? The more I think about it, the more this would be kind of a cool job. You come to work every day, standing on a giant platform, just, floating over a volcano or whatever. And then maybe some days a guy comes over and you have to throw Pokemon at him for a little bit. But, you're still getting paid for all that time, right?
I don't know what you are. This may be a totally volunteer.
A volunteer apparatus? This is one of, 4 things to do in the entire country.
Yeah. We're in a post-capitalist society. We've already talked about this.
I mean, people still have, jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are... they're not...
It's post-scarcity. It's not post-capitalism.
Well, no. Post-capitalism does not mean post-money. Capitalism is a system of government, not money exists.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I have beaten 2 fighting types in this episode.
There's no psychic, doesn't it?
It has helped, but it has not been the reason that I've won.
Because you have a high defense stat.
No. Got halfway through Bruno, that's not awful.
The other thing is, I do have a Mewtwo in there if you need that as kind of a crutch.
You just dump XP on everything else with XP share. Actually, I'm going to Sunny Day and then swap suit.
When I was grinding in Let's Go Eevee, I would move things over to my Let's Go Pikachu file and use the Mewtwo I had in that game to
Just sweep.
make that grinding go a little more quickly. In that game, you even have Mega Mewtwo.
Not that it has any abilities.
It doesn't have abilities, but you still get the stat boost.
It's crazy that they didn't do abilities. Because Blastoise really needs its
Mega Launcher.
Mega Launcher, yeah.
Yeah. Try being Mega Pidgeot with no guard. No adaptability for Mega Beedrill.
Man, remember how Beedrill was really bad until it got a Mega Evolution? It was like, oh. Hey there.
Hey, I got min-maxed. Look at my speed, look at my attack. That's all I got. Damn, I'll use it.
I really liked the Gang Grumps episodes where Aaron would insist that Beedrill was like one of the best Pokemon, and Dan would be like, so is this just like a bad matchup?
Bell.
I don't think I've got it yet.
You make it to midway through Bruno, and then you try again, and that Dugong sweeps you again.
Dugong's dead.
I say it would be funny.
It's the Lapras that I'm like,
It would be funny for me, Rusty, to watch you suffer like this again.
Rusty, I love you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, this is...
Cool trainer, Ferda.
What a bird.
They should call her Birda, because she's got a bird.
I understand.
Agron needs an animation for strength.
Agron needs an animation for surf, because that'd be funny.
He doesn't get surf.
He totally gets surf.
I would have seen it on that list.
He totally was.
What is there?
Agron 100% gets surf.
Okay, I don't have the Twisted Spoon, so maybe... Shockwave action. Shockwave is going to be 120 versus Psychic 90, so 45. Nope, Psychic's just a little better. Oh, yes. He used Rain Dance, but I also traced Water Absorb. He died before he got the chance to use Rain Dance, but, or use anything with it.
Only other thing is, like, you got a decent comm monitor, right? On that, in that Gardevoir.
That's actually who I've been.
Yeah.
Who?
But once you get rid of that Dugong, she doesn't have a whole lot of options to beating somebody who can just stay on there.
Jinx.
Okay.
Jinx has actually been the wall, but I've got Mon. But that is one flavor. Oh right, Rain Dance is up. I'm like, why? Okay. Ooh, how the fuck do I win? All right, sacking Mon's Groover, I guess. Hopefully this can use anything more. It didn't.
Is the XP share a held item, and that's why?
It is.
Okay, I was thinking it was turn on.
It is in later.
That's why Entei.
It is also in the first game, but it's called EXP.
Right.
Thank you, Reduculo. Jesus. He did the thing where he hit the thing across the screen really hard and it died.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Did I lose? No, I didn't. What happened to him? It died. That's from the new God of War game. He says, the God of War's sons asked him what happened to a dead body over there, and Kratos responds, "It died." That's very, very good.
Who's that?
There's an alarm.
That's reminding Nathan that he actually gets to go home after 5 p.m.
No. As a matter of fact, I do need to sit out that a little bit.
Bro. It.
in a rut.
I hate that both things got confused on the same turn.
That is very annoying. What do you want, like... You're in the 70s now.
And that's 68. Why do you think I know that it's exactly 68?
There is a reason you've been paying attention.
Did both hit in confusion? Yeah. Two Mons confused on the same turn, then they both hit some confusion.
Yeah, there's no way Umbreon survives a crit. Cross chop.
Boy, Sharpedo does sure have a butthole. A
I
giant,
wasn't prepared to come back in to hear that.
a giant glowing yellow butthole. Look at it.
Yeah, it's not a butthole, but might as well be.
Stop. Do better.
You won't.
It's turn 4.
I really like his hit animation.
Okay, why am I... I
Meta
said,
champs, I mean.
Yeah.
Like that. The little
Yeah.
flippy things it does.
I got like...
Like 11 texts. Fluffless has hit itself 5 times in a row.
It's impressive.
God damn, just stop.
I don't know why, but it seems like when I get to your house, I have to get all of my notifications at once.
It's because I don't get real good service in this room, and then suddenly you like shift and you've got it.
Well, like, even like Wi-Fi stuff.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you about
It's probably more my phone than anything.
69.
Nice.
This is the final challenge, right?
I wish. I'm ready for it to be done.
Oh, dawn.
Guy.
These nuts.
It's out here, but it's... Oh, hell yes. Fuck.
Duality of man.
Okay.
There's
so-
only two genders. Oh hell yes and fuck.
Okay, so oh hell yes, I outsped the Lapras. Fuck, I didn't kill it, and it hit me with the thunder.
I gotta get up and stretch.
Do you need somebody to take over for you?
You're working on stuff for stream.
I am.
You are technically working right now.
I am working. Can I charge billable hours?
Yeah, as soon as we have a bunch to pay you, you'll get it.
You did the right dance. That's the worst.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Surf. So fighting a cloister.
Yeah.
The attack options I have are Surf, Ice Beam, or Body Slam. What move will hit harder?
Surf.
That's what I thought.
It has pretty much no special defense.
Surf hits so much harder. I miss being young. That's what he said.
Share your youth with me.
Gross.
I'm happy. It's like Kathy without the C. Instead of saying ack, I just say k.
Okay. That was stupid.
Thank you.
Oh man, I lost Bomposo in that fight. Who the fuck do I start against Steelix now? Mons Groover, I guess? Alright, well. I'm gonna lose him in that first fight. Against Steelix. Because Flamethrower is definitely not gonna OHKO. Even though Dig is technically super effective. Flamethrower. Ha! I burned him! He's gonna. And the bird killed him. Nice. I skipped the. Oh, I forgot you have 2 of these. Why do you have 2? He's like, all right, fine. I've got another steel axe, and I'm like, well.
Another one.
He's in deep red. Punch him with a bear. Well, he's full restored. Should have seen that one coming. Hopefully I can... Oh, God. Do enough damage that... Oh, and of course you got the defense drop off of, Iron Shell. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Hey, stream, all of the stuff I'm bitching about is like a 10% chance.
So we should be getting about to 70, right?
Yeah, no.
My team is at 75.
No, the floor.
Yes, I'm fighting for 74.
If you wanna stop, we can stop.
That's my question. Do we want to commit to 30 more floors tonight?
That's up to you.
I kind of don't.
I kind of don't, especially with
Okay.
it
We
being.
can see if it's something worth finishing up.
Well, I still have to do
what I
my
was-
stuff next time.
Yeah. What I was going to propose is you trade your stuff over to me. We start with our battles, and then we can do mount battle challenges.
Yeah, you finish yours, and then I'll do.
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, Rusty, I don't think you can cancel out and go trade.
So he
No.
finishes his.
I need to stay here.
Yeah.
So he finishes his next time.
I finish mine next time. We come back. Ian does battle discs while I train up on the DS.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That works.
We kind of wanted to do battle discs anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do
I should have sent out.
it. Is that what we're calling it then?
I think this is a good spot to stop. I'm
30
getting
floors
hungry.
is
I'm
good.
tired.
Yeah. And that lets us get back before really late. So.
You save it to PC in this game.
No. He did done forgotten.
It has been a couple months.
Yeah.
I last played this before Christmas.
Yeah, I know. That was
It is saved.
Okay. And
All right, that's going to be it for tonight.
yeah.
Yep.
Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll finish this up next week.
Yeah, all of that.
Join us tomorrow for Ian's Wonderlock.
Yeah. Sorry, there was a crit.
Okay. Goodbye.